Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 4 of Ethics and Cultural Competence. So this week, we're going to click on the week 4 folder. When we get into that folder, you're going to see, as you do every week, I try to have them set up as similar as possible. So you see what you have for reading. There is a Steinman chapter that is presented there for you, also a link to the NOHS responsibility to profession. This week's assignment is the same as it's been for the past 2 weeks. What we're looking at here, and I'm going to go over this a little bit, I'm hoping, maybe to describe it a little differently for those people who did struggle with it. So this responsibility to the profession, you're going to write 1 to 2 pages. Some people have gone over in the past, and that's fine as long as you're sticking to the criteria. I really kind of want to limit it to 1 to 2 if we can do that, though. You're not using any other outside resources. You're using the APA format. You should have in-text citations. Past week, I did not take off for those, but just so you know, you should have in-text citations for everything you do in this course. We look at the questions. Now remember, this is critical thinking exercise. So responsibility to the profession. You need to identify the responsibility. In your own words, what does it tell you and what do you think it means? Responsibility to profession, you need to read all of the standards that are contained within the responsibility to the profession and summarize those. That's what question number 1 is saying. Read it, sort of summarize it. What does it, in your own words, what did that responsibility tell you? After you've read all of those standards, what does it tell you? And what do you think it means? Again, this is a critical thinking exercise, and I know it was difficult for a few of you. So again, you kind of have to dig into the material and really think about it. So that's the first part of the assignment. The second part, and that can be done in a paragraph. That can be done in almost an introductory like paragraph. Then the rest of the assignment goes with identifying 1 to 3 professional standards and 1 ethical issue per standard that is contained within the responsibility to the profession. So you really need to read all of the standards and then go through each of them. Each standard, give me a professional behavior. I say 1 to 3, but I'm good with 1. Each standard, tell me an ethical issue that could occur. Okay, I'm not saying an ethical dilemma, I'm not saying an ethical violation, I'm saying an ethical issue. So it's just something ethical that can go on with that particular standard. And you need to do that for each of the standards under responsibility to the profession. I hope that may have cleared up some questions you have, and maybe it didn't, and by all means, email me. I'm probably going to tell you to come and meet with me. That's probably the best way so that we could sit down and go over this if you're still struggling with this at all. And that way we can kind of, clarify any questions that you have. I do have office hours. They are listed on the front of the syllabus. Please email me to make an appointment. Then you have the discussion in the journal, as you do for every week. Week to week. And your guys are really good at discussions and journals at this point. That has not ever been an issue. And then there is the extra credit assignment. One of the things you're going to notice with the extra credit assignment is that I actually gave you 2 weeks to do this question. You'll still have another extra credit next week also, but I'm giving you a little bit of an extended time because this is a very how can I say this? There's a lot of work that goes into question number 4 from the ethical dilemma paper. So this is a summary of the literature. So you need to review any relevant literature that examines the ethical, legal, and practical knowledge. Again, remember, this is all connected. All of these extra credit assignments are connected. You're basing this off of, the first part was to define the term ethical dilemma and how is it different from an ethical issue. Then we had an extra credit last week that went over the introduction. What's your example? What makes this an ethical dilemma? Identifying any ethical legal issues. Question number 4 is directly linked to question number 3. So make sure that you are going through that. Now, I haven't graded the extra credit yet. I just haven't gotten to it, unfortunately, guys. Hopefully I'll get that. Hopefully I'll get at least the first question done this week. That's my hopes. However, this one it's a little bit bigger. So you have to review any of that and then construct an annotated bibliography. If you don't know what an annotated bibliography is, I linked an article, write an annotated bibliography right below. So that way you can click on that and read it over. You do need 2 peer-reviewed articles, a credible website, a popular source, and a textbook. Okay, you are actually, for this course, I've given you multiple sort of textbooks, at least chapters from textbooks that you can use and refer to. So that is what we're looking at in week 4. If you have additional questions, if you're not understanding something, by all means, please reach out to me. I, put comments on all of the assignments that you had, that I've graded thus far. So please make sure you read those assignments, even if you got full credit. And some of you guys did, because you did an excellent job. I was very, very, very happy with some of the assignments that were submitted. So make sure you read the comments and anything else that might be on those assignments, and then email me, call me, reach out. We can meet and discuss anything, so you don't have any questions that are lingering. All right, guys, have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.